like I'm being beaten up underwater.
Going on in my life, and if you could tell me everything's alright, man, that would be so nice. I've been out with a friend of mine, trying to tell him what was going wrong in his life, and if he would listen without putting up a fight, that would be so nice. Ooh, when your heart is breaking, your soul is taking battery tonight. Ooh, when your mind is falling away like a wicked, I'll be here for you. All the things that I need in my life to rain down on me like I was on fire, and if you could give me everything I desire, that would be so nice. I've been up for 3 days and nights. Now I can't see what's going on in these lights, and if we would make it for just one night, man, I'm sure we'd die. Ooh, when your heart is breaking, your soul is taking battering tonight. Ooh, when your mind is falling away like a wicked, I'll be here for you. Falling short now every time, whether it be in the soul or heart, the mind just don't seem this fair. None of them are this kind. Sure you're all aware that I tried to make it work, but I can't keep going on. Well, I seem to lose my mind. Oh, I'm sure that there's nothing going on, even though I wish it was. Oh, I'm sure that there's nothing going on, even though I wish it was. Wish it was. Take your time, my dear, 'cause you know it's just that time of year when nothing is so clear. Well, apart from all the fear, sit and drink and link and think all those things I'm in. You can see where you're going, but you just can't begin. Oh, I'm sure that there's nothing going on, even though I wish it was. Oh, I'm sure that there's nothing going on, even though I wish it was. Wish it was. Wish it was. Wish it was. She said, baby, I've been walking by the wayside. I've been trying to get a hold of myself. I have tried and I have cheated. I've been sneaking round and beat it, lying to everyone but myself. You can't be in love whilst afflicted, 'cause the love of yourself is too strong. I have lied and I have cheated. I've been broken down and beat with the hand that holds on for so long. make it right. You call yourself a friend. Clearly that was just a lie. God said that we should love each other, oh, at least we should try. To help me out when I was in need, but your power trip watched me slip and you had to leave. You call yourself a friend. Clearly that was just a lie. God said that we should love each other, oh, at least we should try. I still chill inside my soul. With my eyes blue fingers and my heart don't wanna know. Feels like the smallest thing might break me, and from that point I'll free fall. Someone better catch me soon, 'cause I've given it my all. Say please, say please, say please, say please, oh. I remember her smile when she saw me for the first time, that glisten in her eye. Summer was slowly ushering in, and the world seemed so alive. The new spring shoots on the ground beneath my feet began to grow. When the blue setting skies and the open sunsets turned to lacy silk white snow. Say please.
Good morning, good morning. I'm still a little bit coldy, but I'm much better than I was. I don't sound like a nuisance caller anymore, which is nice. So welcome to Totally Improvised Tuesday. Or tits. I've still not put WD-40 on that thing. Hopefully it won't keep squeaking the entire time. So I hope everyone's well, and I'll get on with it.
Welcome into this a Tuesday stream. And now you can just see what I mean when I'm thinking so freely my mind can be. Oh, quite philosophically. Always a smile, good morning to you. I hope your day is going well and you're feeling so true to your heart and your name. Giving everybody a smile just the same, whether they're good or bad, or whether they're falling down, or whether you don't understand where we wanna go now. I hope Mr. Always a smile's good. I just love the way that you could have such a positive mental attitude when the life outside has been so very rude. But now you know I think that I should carry on with the Tits Tuesday song. So Tits Tuesday, come on, let's play. We're gonna do a little bit of improvising today. And if you know AG03, oh, welcome in my son, now we can begin to flow. So if anybody in the room would like me to drink about a topic, then just tell me what to do. I will do my best for you. You know I will keep it true. I'll keep on going till I stop, and when I drop, and I will do it for you. Oh, later on, when the sun's gone down and we're heading to dawn, we could find another place where we could be. Lord choice, now welcoming the greatest mod that there ever was. So full of love for everyone, but only if they've got a good heart, son. Because if they're an evil person, then he's not interested in that one. So if you are ready and you want me to flow, just come along and then you can tell me so. You need to know you really wanna go. Well, maybe we should do a sing solo. What have I missed in chat today? I better read it back so that I can say that I have been here for a few minutes. You need to wake up the house, then I will spin it. Wake up today. You say now wake up in a special lovely way. I said wake up today. I said wake up in a very special way. I said wake up today. I said wake up in a very special way. I said wake up today. I said wake up in a very special way. I said wake up today. I said wake up in a very special way. I said Tuesdays can be difficult, son, because it is just the beginning of the week for everyone. The day before hump day, I don't mean sexually. the hump of the week, then it's all downhill you for me. And I'd just like to freewheel from Wednesday until the weekend, when I can steal a little time for myself and my family. Oh, I love the mini P's and Mrs. P's. So if you wake up on a Tuesday and you're feeling grim, oh yes, like I had a cold, I could not begin to speak perfectly. Yes, I sounded a diseased, I sounded like I was Boo Bear, or maybe like I was a 90-year-old woman who used to sit there smoking every day, and every cigarette she couldn't. When she stopped, her voice, it popped. It made it really bad. It made me wanna stop. Wake up today. I said, wake up in a very special way. I said, wake up today. I said, wake up in a very special way. Now Lord Choice, I'm thanking you for the host that I can see that you've done for me, dude. I've got Stream Elements upon my phone because I haven't gotta sing songs for anyone. I can make up crap as I go along, and I know my improvising skill is strong, but sometimes I get myself into a corner, and I know I ought to try to make an easier rhyme to give my mind a rest. But it is fine if you just wanna test me, son. Put a word up on the chat and everyone. I know that can be tough, having a carer when you're feeling rough. But it's okay if you wanna stay, if you wanna go. It's okay with me, brother, you just do, yo. You know I'm happy when you're sleeping good, and when your mind is so healthy and you feel like you could maybe go outside for a little while. See the sun shining on the birds, they make you smile, just like always a smiler she is, trying to wake up a house with the lyrical physics. Wake up today. I said wake up special way. I said, wake up today. I said, wake up in a very special way. I said, wake up.
Good morning, Vigi. Thank you for the lurk, sir. I hope you're well. And thank you for the host as well, sir. Let me turn that down and this off. I feel much better today. I had to write the weekend off. I was supposed to help my father on Sunday, sort some streaming stuff out for his church, but I had to cry off because I felt blinking blimey awful. So I spent yesterday not singing and listen. Hello, everybody. I can go loud and I can go quiet now without my voice falling apart. That's good, Choicey. I'm glad that you got an hour's kip. I like it when Choicey kips because he mods for so many people. Oh, pardon me. And he oh bless you. Thank you for the emotes. Oh, pardon me. I'm touching the window pops. Sorry, I was 1 minute late today. My car's gone in for the MOT and it needs 4 new tyres, so I was just chatting with the mechanic to make sure that we can resolve that problem in as cheaply yet safely a manner as we can. Right. What do you want to do? I'm entirely easy. It is Tits Tuesday after all. He wasn't. He's a good friend of Mrs. P's parents, so a very excellent mechanic, and a wonderfully trustworthy man. So I do love him dearly. He's a great fella. Ooh, Gil. I have been listening to the Shuggy album. It's been sampled loads, hasn't it? Where did I put the? I've got notes for. I can't, Vig. I can't. It's totally improvised Tuesday. I don't do covers on a Tuesday, but I'll make sure I've got Gil sorted for you tomorrow if you like. I had worked it all out, but I can't because I want to keep all of my streams get demonetized when I put them on YouTube. So I try and keep at least one a week as just total improvisation. So if people do watch it and I end up getting monetized on YouTube, I might be able to actually not give 6 hours worth of work away to sort of 5 minutes of a cover. Yeah, that'll do. Words and topics, they're perfectly fine. If we get it, say, we go 125, and I'll get some kind of rap beat going or something like that, if everybody's all right with that. What's that? I'm gonna have to mess with that reverb. I don't like that bounce back. That'll do. I keep recording on the wrong track. Matty Martin, welcome in, sir, welcome in. So, we're gonna need more. And a spot of percussion. So, I gotta look into what Vigi said, so they don't end up no dead. Because you gotta have adventure, leadership, continuum, landscape, articulate, waterfall, okay. I gotta put them in a rhyme, I say. And so we come again with this. When we're going on a man venture, yes we adventure. We go out into the wilderness to find another place just because you gotta get back with nature. And one of us has to be the leader so that the others don't fear you. And you gotta go out looking out for everybody, otherwise you're gonna not be so dearly into the way you want to be. When you're going on a man venture, all you can think about is your tea. When I say tea, I don't mean the drink, I mean something that you eat and you cannot think about anything else apart from firewood. Cause you know it's good, and when you come back with the landscape, it rolls and it does feel great, like an epic wonderland, where you can feel like a real man, with cuts and blisters too. And you know that this is so true, when you really wanna be inside this, oh, this waterfall, you go out by the waterfall, trying to find a new place to fall. One in water is fresh if you can catch it all, but never get it from a puddle, because if it smells then you will get a muddle your tummy, and you never want that, you see. Not when you're in the wilderness with me, because there's only a limited amount of toilet paper and I can't give you mine if I needed to. Yes, I hate to do a poo in the wilderness, because it isn't bliss, and it really makes you feel like you miss the porcelain goddess that you have in the bathroom. And now you're coming on and after that too. So I think I have talked about this like a lad, when I really wanted to be on a man venture with my crew, man. Hey, we try to do one a year, but everybody's having kids that are near to me, and then we cannot be out in the wilderness, you see, because you gotta stay home and you gotta own the things that you created, sown. And when you're really ready now, I can't remember the chords, ow. So I think that I should do a little bit of play-in for you, then I can't just come right back and see if I can lack the skills I do. Nobody in the room would really like to do a man venture with me. I understand, because it is not what everybody planned, to go out into the wilderness carrying your water and the food, just because it tests your heart and soul. And if you don't test you'll never know how tough you can be when you need to be. Yes, tough yourself lively, take yourself out your comfort zone. Maybe try to be alone with the nature that is all around, because I have simply found that's the way that you can take your ego away, and you can learn to play with your mind as well, in a healthy way, just because you swell and you're feeling like you could go on forever, but you know it won't be long before you're falling down again. But if you're in the wilderness you can't, you've gotta keep going on when your blistered feet are hurting y'all, and you really wanna come in now. and you really wanna go hometown, and you really want a McDonald's. Yes, that seems to be the thing that we do as we're walking back on the way home, and we really wanna get back home, and we really don't wanna be alone anymore in the wilderness because we've gone all the way to the lake and back, and now you know the things you lack. All you're thinking about in your mind is, oh, I need a Big Mac, and a Big Mac and a shake with some fries, and I know that you will hate me when I say that I want a triple cheeseburger as well, because I can feel it swell inside my mouth, you know, and I really wanna let it go. So we're coming now with the flow, philosophical, cat jam RTL, man. I love the things that you and not do with the connect sauce. Yes, you know it is fucking ace because you bounce around so freely, and the raving sound, you hear me, and I really want it on a Saturday morning. So I come in at the dawning of time, and I feel my mind going on it to center side, and I really bounce around in the kitchen when I'm putting the shopping away, and I'm bitching my soul out. You know that this is no doubt, haven't got a hook yet, you see, so I better put it down for thee. Going on a man venture, 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 going on a man venture. Well, the last one I did was just before we had the kids, and you know we had to do it to get a little bit of a perspective from the world that we were rejected. So we went into the wilderness, a Galloway Forest Park, just because you can wilderness camp in Scotland, and you know that it is a big hand when you don't have to pay to camp away. You get your water from the lake and you make sure you filter it every day, because there's nothing worse than diarrhea in the forest. And when you're squirting, man, you feel pissed. So we walk out with our food in our pack, and we think that we don't lack the bravery to take this the way we want to be. So we go and attack this big hilly thing. Then we found out later it killed so many people in the area. Sphagnum moss or something that some fishermen they told us. If you're going over there, just be careful of the lump you see, because many people have died there. The other year 5 went and they never repent. They just did not come back, and I found the bodies in the bottom of the moss. So we had just walked by there the other day, but we did not care because we had survived it true. And you know, Buck, I laughed at you, yes, Mr. Boxer Lee. I was laughing so hard to leave with your stick and your machete, but when it came down to it, I agree. They were some of the best things that could have been bought on our adventure, because if they did not, we would have gotten stuck in the mud. Yes, in the marsh. And you know that life is harsh when you cannot dry your boots out, man, and your sleeping bag is in the sand. And oh, I don't want to put a bad spin on it, yo, it's true. We're coming back now, here we do. Going on a man venture, going on a man venture. Lead the flea! Man venture, going on a man venture. Now please don't think I am a misogynistical kind of guy. I'm sure that ladies, they like to go on adventure, and I don't know why. Maybe to the hair salon or the spa, because they are sensible, and they don't want to maybe die in the wilderness in the forest park. Going on a man venture, going on a man venture, going on a man venture, going on a man venture. So when we had been there, and we were in our underwear in the middle of the night, man, this sounded frightened us everywhere. Sounded like a werewolf. What could we do? Yes, we'd been smoking and had a little drink or two, but all of us heard that really weird sound. We grabbed our knives and got right down in our sleeping bags and wished the best. Oh, please don't put me to the test. Silly me, I had watchdog soldiers just before we left. Never watchdog soldiers if you're camping in the forest, because if you do, you know you're gonna feel really pissed. Going on a man venture, world, better get to know clearly well, and I love your flow. Yes, your pipes are gorgeous, girl, and you know you rule my world. And when I see you on, I try to do my best to come and spy what you're doing, because it's fun, everybody can get along. Now Emma, 28, now you know I love you, mate. You're a very good man to me, along with Lord Joyce C. Musical and moves, slap is in the house. Everybody's going on a man venture, without a doubt. We're going on a man venture. 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 Say earlier, please don't hate me just because I won't say that it's just an adventure, because my wife would surrender if we walked into the wilderness and she heard that this boldness. She would probably slap me, but you know she'd be happy in the spa or in the bar, but not next to a lake, oh sir. When the rain is coming down and everything you own is wet and you frown, Jesus Christ, I can't dry my pants, and you know I've got to dance. But it's raining outside and the fire won't light, and now we got it going down. So we're eating from a tin. Super noodles begin to be very appetizing, and they make you feel full in your tummy when you're feeling lovely in the wilderness. And if you do not go, then you will never ever test how hardy you can be, how rough it can be free. And when it gets tough, the tough get going now. Don't listen to me. Going on a man venture. A man venture. Going on a man venture. Going on a man venture. A man venture. Going on a man venture. On the day we leave, your feet really bleed, and you feel like you just had to leave the wilderness behind, and you hope that the car is still there, dude, where you left it in the car park. Even in the dark, when the people in Scotland don't steal your car, you know that it's gold. And golden times when you're driving back in your mind, all you can think is of lying down on a comfy bed, and you can begin and be proud that you did the adventure. But there's nothing better, and the things you remember, they're always nicer than they were when you were out there, because you were pretty worried about your hair. Have I got a slug living in my brain? Is there any way that this can take us insane? And so we come back home again, and you lie down with your lovely friends and your lovely missus. Yes, just because you had missed her dearly when you were sat next to the fire, trying to dry your boots before you had to move. We made a sweat lodge there, but we did not understand carefully now what we had to do with the rocks to make them so hot that it would be like a sauna. It was mildly tepid, and I ought to have worked it out a bit before, but now you live and learn, so going on a man venture. Going on a man venture. Have a lovely day at work, Em. Going on a man venture. Thank you for popping in. And when you're home again, you look through the photos, and you can remember when those things they happened to you. And then you look across and you see we could have camped there. Man, it was dry and it was flat. Why didn't we camp there? Going on a man Welcome in, Spence.
Going on a man venture. Going on a man venture.
I'll do my best, my lovely. Thank you for popping in. I hope you have a good day at work. That was the Man Venture song, inspired by Viggy Smalls. I'm quite happy that I no longer sound very much like a nuisance caller. Hello, love. Or Pooh Bear. That made me laugh on Friday. I tried to do it. Like, I can never do a Pooh Bear impression. And my Piglet, say. But my voice was perfect for Pooh Bear. Thank you for the host, Emma, and thank you for the host, Clea. Bless you. Very kind. I don't know where to go now. Open to suggestions. Thank you for the claps and all the emotes. Bless you. Pardon me. I've still got a bit of a hoarse in my throat, but it's nowhere near as bad as it was. I think I might go for a bit of a slow funk. What tempo? 85. On Tuesdays, Moobs, I try and only do improvised stuff. But you stream on Wednesdays, don't you? Tuesdays and Thursdays. Although Thursdays, today's Tits, totally improvised Tuesday stream, and then Thursdays are Sits, somewhat improvised Thursday stream. So if you're about on Thursday, bruv, by all means come in. And I'll play Sitting on the Dock of the Bay for you. I know you like that one. But please feel free to shout yourself out. Anyone who everyone, turn to your left and shout the person to your left out, and the person to your right will shout you out. The shout out option is open to everyone. So don't feel any kind of shame for self promotion. More than happy for you to promote yourselves. I don't know what to do. Enjoy your lurk, Clea, my lovely. And thank you for putting up with my my rather annoying silliness on Father's Day. Zoo for mythical creatures. Oh, nice. Right. I'll get a beat going. Sorry, I've got to blab a nose. Where are we going to go with the bass? Oh, moves, no! Have you looked down the back of the sofa? I found half a Mars bar down the side of our sofa the other day. I don't eat Mars bars. Mrs. P doesn't eat Mars. I say a Mars bar. I'm not that posh. It was a Titan bar from Aldi. But I have quite a good idea which of my children has done that.
into a magical world with strange things and they deserve. I probably should have put the keys down before I started to sing aloud. I'm gonna struggle now, you got this. Keys rolling in. Yes, you know that we can begin the magical mystery tour of the zoo for mystical creatures for you. There's a penguin with a mohawk and a dog that cannot walk. Not because he hasn't got legs, you know. He's got wings and he can fly around the room. Well, I say a room, you know it's a cage, because that thing always gives me some rage. That they lock them up and make them dance for the humans in their underpants. Yes, at this zoo you're not allowed to wear clothes. It's something that you have to do to get the discount price for your friends and family. Walk around in your undies. It's a magical zoo, it's a mystical too. Animals here for you. You can have a look at them if you don't mind, and I'm sure some of them will blow your mind. Like the hippo who has a body made of watermelon. No, you're not telling me that is a lie, because I've been there, seen it with my eye, and now you know this is what we try. Maybe a giraffe, but it is strange because its neck is very short. Yes, I know I'm deranged. We like the giraffe, you see. Have you ever seen giraffe head but a tree? Man, they fight like they are swinging a mace, and they are trying to take another giraffe's head right off. I know it is strange and I had to laugh when I saw giraffes getting angry with each other. They fought it out so freely in the zoo of crazy zebras without no stripes. Maybe they'll give you a fright. Yes, I know they're probably horses, but they have mohawks just like the penguin did. Out to net, welcome in. Well, morning glory 7 to 7. Thank you for the follow, yes, it puts me in heaven. I like to come around with my funky flow, making shit up, yes, you know how we go. So it was now a Virgil Smalls. He commanded that, you know I should. I do a song about a mystical zoo with animals that you never see in real life, dude. And those animals can be freaky and strange, and some of those animals are deranged. Personally, I do not like a zoo, but you know, sometimes you have to. How other way will the mini-P say? A tiger or a bear without me running away and throwing myself in front of them to save them from the demon bear that is trying to eat their brain out. With the bear you have to get big and shout. Make yourself look like you've grown really big. Shake your arms and your legs just like I did on a magical mystery tour of the zoo. Now I do applaud. If you wanna get into the zoo with me, you've gotta strip down to your undies. Magical zoo. Magical zoo, just show me what to do. Magical zoo. Magical zoo, just show me what to do. Magical zoo. Magical zoo, just show me what to do. Magical zoo. Magical zoo. my magical zoo tour. We're gonna see some more crazy things. Oh my goodness, we got to be clever. I do digress now. Welcome in our Beatsy, how are you? Morning Glory 77, I said hello to you too. So if you wanna come on this tour, Fidgy Smalls, yes, he implored me to make up a song about a zoo with the mystical animals. And I'm telling you, we've had a penguin with a mohawk, but I should go back and carry on to talk about all the lizards that you don't see, because they have the power of invisibility. Yes, I know it's a bit of a rip-off, because you cannot see them whilst they're bouncing around in their cage. Because they're invisible, it gives you rage. But you know the zoo is very, very clever. They've got a infrared camera. So we have been through that place, and now we're going out to see the other animals and their faces. Yes, we've got a pig with a human face. Oh no, that's just a person. They are eating all the food, and they got very big, and I don't mean to be rude, but the zookeeper put them in a pen, and now everybody can just begin to say, look at that strange piggy-faced man person, or is it a pig-faced man person? I'm not certain. So we kinda carry on in the zoo song. Yes, we're gonna get it on. Magical zoo. Yeah, that's horrible. Magical zoo, just show me what to do. Magical zoo. Magical zoo, just to show me what to do. Magical zoo. Magical zoo, just to show me what to do. Magical zoo. Magical zoo, just to show me what to do. Magical zoo. Just to show me what to do. But now we're into the gift shop, man, and they will try to take their money from you if they can. A 7-pound pencil. Jesus Christ. How can they justify these prices? A rubber? A rubber of a donkey? £2.50? Jesus Christ, I'm just going to use it to rub out some pencil from the 7-pound pencil. Magical zoo. Magical zoo, just to show me what to do. Magical zoo. Magical zoo, just to show me what to do. So I've walked out of the gift shop without buying a thing, and my kids are having a big tantrum and I cannot think. So we go to the ice cream store. Yes, you know we're gonna get some sugar. Sugary syrup on the ice cream, but I am a little bit concerned cause it's green. It doesn't taste like lime and I think it might be fine, but I'm probably gonna call the Scores on the Doors local authority to see if this is actually some kind of sugar-based syrup, or maybe it's some frog juice. Because it could be the invisible frogs got there somehow. And now we're walking back to the car, and the bloody car park is so very far. But I turn around and look up into the sky. I don't know why, maybe it was the dragon's roar. Digital dragon is screaming, flying around the car park, and he is reaming with the fire. Oh no, he has melted my tire. I think this might be a plan that they can do to make you stay in the park and in the zoo for a little longer and spend all your cash while you wait for the RAC to come and dash to you in the car park, my friend, and try to put new tires on if they can. But you know the RAC and AA, they do really screw you over with the prices too. And everybody is a capitalist, and this shit really makes me pissed. How can you charge £7 for a pencil? I do endeavor and I don't want to cancel your shop because it is tip-top. Those snappy alligator things that the kids always buy and break before you get home, and it makes me break my heart to see the tears from the mini peas Dad, this 15-pound alligator, it is broken and now I cannot wait to get home and hand it to you. Could you fix this, Dad, please, my dude? What, so you can bite me too? I don't think so, it's going in the bin, so Magical Zoo. Magical Zoo, just to show me what to do. Magical Zoo. Magical Zoo, just to show me what to do.
I'll show you what to do. Don't go to the zoo. It's tantamount to animal cruelty. It wasn't that recent ago that it wasn't that long ago, I should say, that people of different races were put into the zoo because they were different from the people who lived in the area. I mean, that's just ridiculous.
Magical Zoo. Magical Zoo, just to show me what to do. Clear Llewellyn, I know you. I'm sure that you didn't mean to write F-U. I have the same problem too. My thumbs are too fat to type accurately too. And you know, sometimes you flow. And you know, you have to go back across your message and make sure that you don't fuck it up, 'cause I've done that. Magical Zoo. Magical Zoo, just to show me what to do. Magical Zoo. Magical Zoo, just to show me what to do. There's no way that I will pay £7 for a pencil today. Technically, you're encouraging shoplifting, and I do not agree with stealing. No, it's wrong, but when you're paying £7 for a pencil, come on, you cannot expect me to pay that amount for some lead and wood and a bit of paint that says the zoo. Oh, I'm never coming here again, dude. I'll take that pencil home with me and use it to pick the sweet corn out of... No, sorry. Magical Zoo. Magical Zoo, just to show me what to do. Magical Zoo.
Oh, quality.
Magical Zoo, just to show me what to do.
Oh, I like that idea. A group of contractors arrived to build a gingerbread house next to yours. Brilliant. I tell you now, they're not going to get very far. Mainly because I'm eating most of the ingredients whenever they leave them on site at the end of the day. What style should we go for? Oh, bless you. Thank you for all the emotes, guys. Thank you, Spence. And I think I owe Vidya a hydrate as well. So how is everyone today? I'm feeling much, much better and sounding a lot less like a sex pest who rings you up in the middle of the night. Hello, darling. I clearly should not have streamed on Friday. I do. I feel a bit more like myself. Reggae, okay. So it's a group of contractors arrived to build a gingerbread house next to yours. What have I missed? Morning, OG. I hope you're well, sir. It's totally improvised Friday. Tuesday. It's Tuesday, isn't it? Yes. Totally improvised Tuesday, sir. So there's no song requests or covers today. What? What? Turn your phone off. Up. How's the move going? I did sound like Pooh Bear. That was possibly the greatest Pooh Bear impression I think I've ever done in my life. Yeah, levels are all right. Am I going to need it set differently? Nah, we'll find out. The answer was yes. That's better. One, two, three, four. We definitely need cowbell, don't we? Oh, nice. Good news, OG. Good news, sir. D minor. Sorry, I will get there. I will apologise for any cultural appropriation I do in the vocal melody.
I'm living in a house, man, you won't believe inside. I look out of the window and the builders, they don't hide. They're bringing in a quick truck of sugar and I do give a fuck. Because you know, I know inside, I've read the fairy tales, I was never lied to as a child. At the gingerbread house inside, you will find a witch who wants to eat your mouses. And maybe your children too, they want to put them in the oven, dude. But now I go outside and talk to them, my friend. I say, hey contractors, please do not end the build of this gingerbread house next door. Yes, please, man, you know I'm on my knees. I applaud you to not build it so close to my house. I've got 2 little children and I am without care. If you bring a witch inside, she's going to fatten them up and then put them in a pot. And I will have to ride into her house, trying to get my kids out. Try not to make them go into your oven, because if they do, then I will be sullen, man. Because you have eaten my children, and I don't want this for anybody, anyone, no. You know it is true. I need a hook line, so here we go. Say the builders are building a gingerbread house next door, and I don't want it out. The children are building a house next door. Builders are building a gingerbread house next door, and I applaud. The builders are building a gingerbread house next door. Oh no. Builders are building a gingerbread house next door, and I applaud. The builders are building a gingerbread house next door. Oh no. The builders are building a gingerbread house next door. Next door. Oh no. Carry on now with the tale that I do tell. You know the gingerbread house began to fall down. I know that it should have been fall, but you know I don't not at all. And I try to make it rhyme, so you will listen to me. We're coming back now with this philosophy about a gingerbread house that is being built next to me. I applaud the contractors too. Do not do that, oh please. You know that when you leave, my children and my family will come over and we'll eat gingerbread house for tea. Because if I eat it down every day, the witch can never move in and the house goes away. Especially over a weekend or bank holiday, we're gonna feast until we cannot face anymore. So I say, if you want to build it there, oh please, I really care. But when you put the sprinkles on the top, you know that my children will never stop going over the fence and eating them, and they will not repent, and they will want it for their tea every day. And I do get a little bit confused right now. We'll come back in with the hook line somehow. The builders are building a gingerbread house next door, and I applaud. The builders are building a gingerbread house next door. Oh no. The builders are building a gingerbread house next door, and I applaud. The builders are building a gingerbread house next door. Oh no. Now I look out of my window on a Tuesday, and I can see that none of the builders, they have gone away. I spoke to them yesterday and said to them, please, you don't understand, this is not what we need. We do not need a witch who likes to eat children next door. Oh please man, stop building this some more. I can see that you're bringing ice and sugar in a truck for the roof, and now I'm fucked up and I don't really eat a lot of sugar, but I'm really buggered if you think that I'm going to let you build that right there. But you know I should not despair, because on this Tuesday afternoon the witch came, and she said that she was a good witch and she was not insane. She didn't want to fatten up my children today. She just wanted to find a nice place to live and play. What do you play? I said she plays the flute. Oh my God, come on fluty witch and give me a toot. I would like to toot with you on this Tuesday. So we come again and you know we can play.
Safe, clear. Love you lots, my love.
Next door, and I applaud. The builders are building a gingerbread house next door. And oh no, no. The builders are building a gingerbread house next door. And I applaud. The builders are building a gingerbread house next door. Oh no. All of this worry and this strife that I did feel, you know it really did not have to be real. I could have just met the witch before I said, please do not build that house from gingerbread. But you know when you make a judgment, that can really make you seem like you are a crazy person. And I nearly swore, so we'll have the hook line just one more. The builders are building a gingerbread house next door, and I applaud. The builders are building a gingerbread house next door. Oh no. The builders are building a gingerbread house next door, and I applaud. The builders are building a gingerbread house next door. Oh no. The
Morning, Swatters. How are you, sir? I hope you're well today. And the mini swats. That needs to come down. That's better. Right, I need to make a song for OG. Any particular style, Sir OG of the G-ness? Oh, bless you. Thank you for all the emotes. Hope you have a lovely day, Clea. Keep safe, my lovely. I suppose we could do some riff-based stuff. Dude, 29 at 5 a.m. Ah, that's terrible. It's 17 here, and it's 13 minutes past 13, and I'm sweating already. Sorry, ready noisy thing. If we go 100. Oh, take that back off. No, I'm on the wrong guitar.
you don't, you better get to know what you won't understand how it can be that this man can be so spicy on Sunday morning. Or was it maybe Monday? I can't remember, but we had a French man come in who was a dick to the it's OJ. He lives in a house, you see, and he has got to move frequently. Not really, he's doing it once so he can get a little closer to his family. And he plays card, he plays like a god. Some people say that he was a rat, but I know that was not true, because I was watching you and the man was a camping too. He was a wee dickhead, and I really wish that he was dead. But I love the way that you said to him, come on, we can begin to be friends. And then you gifted him a sub so that he had to look at your remotes for a month, because he really acted like he wanted to be better than you. But we all know that bullshit ain't true. It's it's OJ. OJ. It's OJ. Sunday morning sun, I was watching OG like everyone. Some dickhead, he came in, he was a stream sniping. And he said some rude things, and instead of becoming a beast and being mean to that dick, no, he gave him a sub, he gifted. Made that dickhead look at his emotes for a month now. Ha, what a joke. I laughed my ass dearly, because it was real funny for OG. He said, come on son, we can be friends, and then everyone, we can get along so dearly. But you know, don't mess with OG. Fear him on the battlefield. If you cannot win, you know, going into his stream and being a dickhead is not the way to go. It's OJ50. Be a dick, yo, you better wait on it, because you know this cannot be the best way to be with OG. He does not fear you, you dick. Instead he'll kill you with love, that's it. Kill a man with love when he can't feel like he can retard. OG50. It's OG. It's OG. OG50. It's OG. OG50. It's OG. OG50. Oh, it made me laugh and I was on my ass as the dickhead tried to get there. But he did not understand, you see. You cannot be better than OG. He's a man that can play card good. Yes, and I know I should probably practice better than I do. But I know in the truth I'd never be better than you, because he's a god, yes you know. And at the moment he's trying to move home. So if you could help him out, go and tip that man without a doubt. He's trying to get closer to his family so he can be a dad. It's OG50. It's OG50. It's So, if you think that you can do going into somebody's stream to make them feel better than you, well, you don't understand the principle, my dude. You gotta keep it full of love, because then they feel of course I'm being a dick in here. This motherfucker is also dear. Instead of calling me names and making out as though I'm to blame, I will just to show him love. Then he has to be the one who makes himself look like a prick in my stream. Yes, you better not ever mess with it's OG50. It's OG50. It's OG50. It's OG50.
Hello, Mrs. P. OG had just asked me to points redeemed to do a song about him. So the other day on his stream, he was playing COD, and someone found him on Twitch who he'd just killed and started being really, really offensive. So do you know what OG did? He gifted him a sub and tried to make friends with him so that they could play together and become good friends, which really, really infuriated the man called Wee, I think his name was. It was hilarious to watch. Someone trying to be as toxic as possible, and OG was just like, hello, no, it's okay. Let's be friends. Look, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll gift you a sub. It did make me chortle heartily. Was that Sunday morning, OG? I hope your day's going all right, Mrs. P. I've sent you a message. We need 4 new tyres on the daddy wagon. My car's gone in for the MOT today. It's passed on everything. I expected the tyres to need doing. I gave it the once a year wash yesterday to make sure that the mechanics who were working on it didn't have to deal with the horrific amount of spiders. It is indeed. It is. From my very many years... Am I still in time? I am. From my very many years of working in a telephony centre, I call it kicking the puppy mentality. you just continue to be really, really nice to these toxic people. And then about a third of the way through the conversation, you notice a change in them, and they're suddenly like, hold up, I'm just being a dickhead here. And then they, normally at the end of the conversation, when you've helped them out, as I generally tended to do, they have a habit of sort of going, oh, I'm really sorry, I was just really frustrated. Yeah, of course, it's not a problem. Oh, floor snacks, yes. I said earlier I found half a being all posh, half a Mars bar. It was a Titan bar from Aldi, down the side of the sofa, a couple of weeks ago when I was cleaning. I have no idea how long it had been there. Thank you, Spence. I will keep myself hydrated today. Well, that one's that song's not done my voice any good. I suppose wobbling your vocal cords when you're singing isn't necessarily the best thing to do when you've recovering from sounding like a sex pest. Right, how long we got? Got half an hour. Anyone want to? I know, it's disgusterous. I might do should we do a ballady type song? I don't think I've done a ballady type song today. Talk amongst yourselves. It's just a quick tune. I'm better than I was, Bushy. I do feel a lot better than I did. Yes, always a smile. I put I had a this was my concoction on I think it's Sunday night to try and get better or was it? No, it was Sunday night. I put a lemsip with half a lemon in, a spoonful of Manuka honey, and then I cooled it down. And then I put 1,000 milligram effervescent vitamin C tablet in there as well. And do you know what it did? It made my throat really dry, and I spent the entire evening coughing, waking up every half an hour, and waking Mrs. P up. So at one point I was very tempted to just go downstairs and sit on the sofa. Which, in actuality, I probably should have done. So I was quite tired yesterday, but I definitely sound better than I did. I was watching Arca Jazz this morning. Love that fella. In fact, I shall shout him out because he's not here. No, it didn't help. So learn from my mistakes. Do as I say, not as I do. Don't mix that concoction together. So please, I was very much enjoying. He plays Chittering Concarne, which made me learn the flute. The Puccio and the Latin Soul Brothers version of, it's called Chitterlings Concarne when Puccio does it. But so I've got a bit of a jazz feel today, but I'm terrible at jazz. So that's just basically Fly Me to the Moon, isn't it? Totally pushy. Not once did she roll over and elbow me square in the jaw to try and knock me unconscious. Now that's true love. she would. Well, she wouldn't have heard me coughing in the garden, but she probably would have got more annoyed by the fact that I call an ambulance. My leg, it's very badly broken. The bone is sticking through the skin. It smells a little of almonds. I think it might be infected. It does. It always. I used to do that loads. Bowel tolerance of vitamin C, and at one point I got it to the point where I could get like thousands and thousands of milligrams into me. A good tip with vitamin C. I used to just have vitamin C in water, so I'd get it's ascorbic acid, isn't it? I think. I would get like the powder, ascorbic acid, and I'd just put it in water, and I'd hit bowel tolerance really, really quickly. You need something called flavonoids, and they're like, as the name would suggest, flavour. So if you mix it with honey, the absorption into your body is like 10 times as good. So you hit bowel tolerance much, much, much later. Sorry, gets off his soapbox. That's going to be 8 bars at 140. Chocolate also has a lot of flavonoids in, as does coffee, I think. But if you put chocolate and vitamin C together, it's a bit of a fizzy flavour. In no way am I giving any form of medical advice. But this is I tend to listen to quite a lot of podcasts of like experts in their field. Dr. Rhonda Patrick. Gotta love Dr. Rhonda Patrick. She's amazing. Should we try that? Oh, you can turn down a bit. Bloody drums. And again. Have a lovely day, Mrs. B. Don't use me as your doctor. The other day when I was trying to fix my wrist, I mashed up, blended up raw broccoli and put whole grain mustard in it and then drank it in the morning because it's a very good anti-inflammatory. But tasted like shit. Where am I? A minor.
ever been lost without a bass line? Not knowing where you should go, but that's fine. Trying to find a rhythm, yes, inside of your head, so that your song just does not sound dead. That'll do. Now I've got the bass line down, we can start to jazz. Yes, we can really have a laugh. Oh, your decision is made. Well, maybe you will regret that decision in days, maybe weeks, or maybe months it might be. Now if you're listening to me, my medical advice is not certified in any way, or the doctors are available, but the Wim Hof breathing method has helped me greatly, like it should. But the bad thing about it, you know, is sometimes you gotta sit in a bath that is cold in your shower daily. With a cold shower, it's good for you, you see. It makes your immunity much stronger than it used to be. So if you don't wanna get sick or have inflammation or issues in your body and soul, sit in a cold water, you know, 'cause it's great for your mental health. When you're freezing cold, you cannot worry about anything else. You gotta know that when you're cold, your body goes into a flow. Just before you hit hypothermia, the inflammation levels, they go down so low that you can fix your health. Especially if you're breathing, do it for yourself. Just search Wim Hof breathing on YouTube, and I know that it will help you. Unless you have some issues with the breathing, man, then it's probably not a very good plan. So before you take any of my advice, go to your doctor in real life. They know much more about it than me. I just listen to podcasts and see what the experts in the field have to say. But I don't understand it each and every way. Maybe you're on medication too. I do not know what would interact with them dudes. So it is probably better if you get an idea from here, that you go and talk to your doctor and be clear that you listen to it on a musical guy who streams on Twitch TV. I don't really know why you're taking my medical advice, it's not good. I just try things on myself like you should, just so that you can get an idea, my dear, and find out if your health could be better. You know, bowel tolerance is strange when you're eating vitamin C, man. Suddenly you'll have a little gurgle and you'll have to go to the room and where the porcelain god is and sit there for a while. It's like a weeing out your bumhole and you'll have a tear in your eye. But you know that it means that your body has reached the tolerance of that, and it doesn't hurt you, but you must drink water, because if you know it's coming out of your ear, and you really need to put that water back in your soul. Oh, do not water your soul, yes, you know. If you were to water your soul, you'd have to pour it in your ear, and then that is not very good for your ear. So do not do that, no. Just water your body. Your soul can get something else, and you, everybody, come on, don't listen to my advice. I know that you might think that I seem like I'm very nice, but my medical degree is not part of me. No, I did sound engineering as a degree, and I find it hard these days, you know, just to keep my smile and keep going on. But the people on Twitch TV have kept me happy. They make me feel like I matter and I need to be myself when I'm singing like this. And each every one of you I'll give a kiss. I'd give you a hug if I could, but you know my arms are not like Mr. Tickle. They are not very long, they cannot reach around the world, and if they could, I would hug you dearly, I'd give it you good. Not in a sexual way, no more a hug and play. Maybe a little bit of slap and tickle checks if Mrs. P is left yet. Cause you know I get in trouble when I do a little bit of slap and tickle. You know it's time to play. Maybe we can just do something. Sorry that I'm making you laugh, but you know that isn't my plan. That for 2 hours a day I can be very silly. I can make you giggle, I hope it doesn't make you make a mistake in your work. Cause if it does, then I am a jerk, and I will be certainly very apologetic that I ruined your work. And now maybe you should stop listening to me. No, 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 don't do that, because if you did I would cry. I'd feel like a little bit of myself inside fell away because I had not achieved making you smile. I hope you don't leave. Yes, I know that took a turn quickly, and I had to check around to see if Mrs. P had gone, but you know that I will show it to her later. The stream, I mean, yes, you know, maybe a little slap and tickle with Mrs. P. I'll wind my neck and you see, before I get in trouble in the double, and you will be laughing at me. It's true, you see. So if you have a medical problem, go to a proper doctor, not anybody like myself. I barely keep it together with my mental health, but you know I like to improvise. I like to touch people, yes, in their life. Always a smile is always smiling. I hope I woke your children up earlier on, and they did begin their day in the bestest way. With a smile, yes, a smile upon their face. I know that this song has been long, but I hope that you don't mind if I just carry on. I could keep this going for maybe 5 minutes more. But I know, baby, you would be there on the floor going, please, Jimmy P, play more one song for me. We'll just have to see. Bushy eyebrows, I need to know, when did you buy your underpants? So maybe it could be the dye from them, because you got a little bit sweaty and the dye drew your balls green, you know what I mean. I don't mean to understand thee, and you can see clearly that if you did not wash them before them put you on the PP. Yes, if you did not wash them before you put them on, then you could have the dye on your balls and then you're gone, thinking that maybe I have got green testicles. But now we've looked into it and it's impressical. Oh, 10 years ago, then I need to say you better get to A&E, because that is not okay. If your balls are green, you know what I mean. Give them a squeeze, and if there's pain, then you better be on the phone to 112. I think that's what you do. Is that NHS Direct or something like that? I cannot say, because I haven't got a clue about it. But do not ever sit there and doubt it. If your balls are green, you better get in there soon, because if you don't, green balls, they can spell doom. You may be just lying there, and then all of a sudden your consciousness is not there. No, it's gone away, because you took too many days to find out if your ball greens could play. Green balls, what was I meant to say, but I fucked it up so very clearly. Impresticles are green. My testicles, they're green, if you know what I mean. Now I'm clearly not talking about me, you know. Mrs. P would have told me, or I hope so. Jimmy P, your balls have gone green, my dear. You better get to A&E, because I can see it clearly that you need medical attention if they look like that. I'm not trying to be rude, I'm not trying to be a twat, but if your balls are green, you know. Greeno Jams, welcome in, how are you? With doing a song for bushy eyebrows now. He said his balls were green and I don't know how. I thought it might be the dye from his underpants, but he says he bought them 10 years ago, and that can't be the reason that his balls are green. So we're trying to work out. If you have an idea, then please tell me what it might be, because I'm a little bit concerned the bushy eyebrows balls may be infected with a virus that you know, infected with a virus. And I just hope that his balls know they never go. Well, Swatters, now I have to say it's very important every day that a man he does something that I cannot describe in here. It is clear for your prostate health. It also keeps your anger levels to themselves. It can help with rage. I've been there at my age. You know you have to do the things you have to do to pledge your love to your family and keep it so clear. So never be afeared, never have fear of touching yourself in the shower. But make sure that you're not in the shower for an hour, otherwise people get sus. And they will ask you because, Daddy, why are you in the shower so long? Don't come in, Daddy's doing something wrong. But it's not wrong when you look at the health benefits. And I will spin it. Ooh, you know, you need some time alone. If you do not look after yourself, it's like the airplane mentality of myself. I used to be given to everybody else, leave myself till last. It's no good for your mental health. Like when you're on an aeroplane and the masks come down, for a second you go insane, but they tell you to put your mask on first, then you tend to everybody else. Cause if you do not put your mask on first, your children may get worse. Because if you're conscious, you can help them. But if you're blacked out, then everybody's dead. And it's important you look after yourself for both your physical and mental health. Morning Glory, what a most excellent name to come in at that moment. What did I miss? Sorry, I was basically Bushy Eyebrows had mentioned that his balls had gone green. So my initial thought was that it was because of wearing new underpants with the dye still in them. And then the lovely Swatters had mentioned that his balls were blue. So unfortunately, Morning Glory, you woke up to me give it as a middle-aged man giving advice to another middle-aged man that it's important for a man to have a little bit of man time every now and then. It's very good for your prostate health. It keeps your aggression levels down, but not so often that you impact your testosterone levels, because as a middle-aged man, your testosterone levels start to die off anyway. So, sorry everybody, but I hope that was taken in the right format. I do like on my streams to try and brighten people's days by being silly and giggling heartily about the what's the word? The strangeness of life, basically. Don't come in!
Daddy's having private time. Right. Have I got any mods in? Or if they've busy? Only because I want to ask you who to go and raid. Unfortunately, our bathroom doesn't have a. You know me, Bushy. You can't come in here and say something in chat and expect me not to make an entire song about it. My bathroom doesn't have a lock on it, so I've got no chance. Trying to wash your face while you've got two children going, Daddy, look at this, look at Dad, oh, have you seen what she's done? Oh, look at this. Leave me alone! Let me just wash my face! If I open my eyes now, I'll be blind for the rest of the day! No. I'm always very, very, very careful. Mrs. P is so going to tell me off. The sharing, James, and then the sharing far too much. Exactly. It's the old tale, isn't it? Where probably one of your mates when you were at high school. I'm generally talking to the gentleman here because this kind of thing probably didn't get shared with girls of that age. But any females who have children may have had this thing where I was in my room, you know, I've got my headphones on and my eyes closed, and I was just imagining. And when I'd finished, I looked across and there was a fresh cup of tea right next to me. I think my mum walked in. She probably did. You bell end. Don't have headphones on. Don't close your eyes. Do it in a room where the door's locked. Your mum's probably like, oh dear God, what have I made? Right. I don't think we've got any mods in. Let me just double check who's on. But thank you all very much for coming in today. I hope I've not offended anyone with my vastly silly repertoire of nonsense. But I appreciate you all. I very much appreciate all of you, and I hope I've made your day a little bit. 2 bathrooms. Yes. 16-year-old boys' showers are very, very long. Who we got on? Oh, Ben's on. Clear. I'll go in clear. Good. I like clear. She my funky friend. I'm sorry, Bushy. No share shaving. I like that. Oh, towards night, dude. I'm sorry, you've just missed me talking about Bushy eyebrows, his green balls, and Swat as his blue balls. But the VOD will be up, brother. I very much appreciate you towards night. You're bolstering my confidence greatly with your love. So I shall give you love back, but not the kind of love we've been discussing in this last song. So thank you to I've put that up and I didn't even read it. I know Morning Glory, thank you ever so much for the follow. I think the other one was someone from AKAI's thingy. Morning Glory, thank you for the follow. And yes, Panda Kaizen is one of AKAI's mods. But if you do get a chance, please go and check out AKAI. I had a wonderful, great gags. He said a brilliant joke the other day. And I told the children they didn't get it, and I had to explain it, and that was always like, nah. But I'm not going to say it because it's one of his jokes, and it's a very good joke. So, oh bless you. Oh, Thank you always a smile. Thank you for the 100 bits, my love. It's never expected. It's gratefully received. But providing I'm making people smile and have a good giggle, then that's the most important thing. Plus, it's good for my mental health as well. But bless you, thank you. Right. So I'm such a philistine when it comes to this kind of things. I think there is a raid call. I think. And is it raid call sub? No. If you just copy the raid call, we're going over to the lovely, ow, my nose, the lovely and wonderful Clear Llewellyn, who I love dearly as a funky friend, Clear Llewellyn. But thank you all very much for being in today. Tomorrow is What You Want Wednesday. Bless your morning glory. Thank you for the bits. Very much appreciate it. I hope to see you again. Have I started the raid call? No. Right. But welcome into the community. I hope I haven't offended anyone. But anyway, we've gone.